Today I have a few tips for you when you're sewing your buttons on. The first one is when you're positioning them, make sure if there's any horizontal lines that they match up. So make sure that you sew this button matching directly over across this buttonhole, and the same under here. Sounds obvious, but it's easy to get it wrong. Next one is make sure the needle will comfortably go through the eye or the hole of your button, because otherwise you're going to have to restart. So to begin with, the first thing I do is I will go ahead and anchor the yarn in. So I just start going back and forth, anchoring the yarn in before I do anything else. Once the yarn is anchored in, it's time to introduce our button. So we're just going to go through one hole with the yarn. And now this is something that's a little bit different. You don't want it to be lying flat on here because this is so thick that you want it a little bit up so that when it's closed, it's not going to be pulling away from the button band. So what we use is I use a double pointed needle underneath as I'm going back and forth, or alternatively a matchstick if you have it, and then just go back and forth like so until it's anchored in. Once you've gone back and forth a few times with this, you want to take your double pointed needle out, and now all you're going to do is push through with the yarn in between the two and create your shank by twisting it around a few times so that it's nice and secure and is lifted a little away from the fabric. Then come back to the other side and just weave it in and out so that it's secure.